Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Butter speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... It seems that my external webcam still is not working. Live! Live, please! I don't know. Well, it happened again. No shock there, I suppose, but hey, at least as long as this one doesn't go into grayscale mode again, I think I should be mostly okay. But it's not my video quality that matters this time, but rather the quality of the thing that we are watching. And I believe that we are in safe hands today once again because we're returning to one of my favorite gacha tubers ever to exist, MidoriStories, and definitely one of my greatest, inspirations. Not to start gacha because I discovered him sometime later, but to continue to improve and hone the craft further because I was seeing to the extent to which it was actually being portrayed and being pushed. And while things like Not Your Average Girl are definitely an example of that, even Fell Out with a Monster from Gacha Verse, actually, from what we've actually seen, bear in mind the time these were uploaded and, the fact that these things were basically, these techniques were pioneered in these points, and paired up with stories that were at least, while very meme-centric and anime tropey, were, at the very least, somewhat unexplored in their execution in Gacha at the time. Bear in mind all of that, of course, but those things culminated in, I think, one of the last videos, actually, that I watched of Midori back before starting doing gacha review for, every gacha video I ever saw. And that is one that I mentioned before that I'd seen, but I forgot the name of until I was looking through the channel today and saw it again. The Broken Angel. This one, I believe, is Midori's last project, aside from the Stronger Than You Think crossover and the Not Your Average Girl epilogue that was non-voice acted. So from this point onwards, we're going to see a whole other avenue of Midori, Midori innovation and furthering of something that was, while of course introduced by this point, was still in its infancy. But we'll get to that some other time, because for now we have something that is another standalone project that I remember quite fondly, despite not recalling any events from the series, or not from the series, from the sequence. So I guess we'll see. Seeing as I have nostalgia for the feeling of it rather than the story execution itself, let's see how it actually holds up. So without further ado, on with the review.
緑の物語へようこそ。
Yeah, what he said. Warning. If you're sensitive to any of the following: gore, flashing lights, any of the following, including these two things, okay, then I advise you leave right now. You have been warned. Okay. I thought trigger warning is a smiley face, actually. Really brings a warmth to you, doesn't it? Be prepared for these things that might distress you. But we'll say it with care. We'll say it with a smile on our faces, of course. Okay, fair enough. And of course, now. Don't you worry, Midori. I've been subscribed since very early on. Long ago, there was a light angel who didn't have a face. After a great start. And there was a dark angel, similarly facially impaired. Together, they fell in love. How they managed to meet each other or navigate, we don't know. I do enjoy the I'm moving backgrounds. I was going to say, enjoy the backgrounds that Midori chose for this point, but also having moving backgrounds, especially again. We've already talked about these kind of things. I made a hybrid baby angel. For some reason, portrayed in a two-piece when born. I don't... Why? Why was that Yeah, how to kiss without faces? Good question. Also, I've moved on to like why the why the baby was in a two-piece, but okay, yeah, all right. They bumped it. That's perfect. There we go. Yep. Mid-flight, obviously. You know something? I actually did. I was talking to Everly today, and because obviously since we caught up with Believer in Gasoline, I there's we're just like what do we actually do if we want to continue to review stuff together? Want to continue to hang out in the same way that we've been doing. And I thought to myself, okay, well, I was going to do something with you today because I thought emotional energy precure, etc. But that didn't quite work out planning wise. And and then I thought, okay, well, let's see. She likes Miraculous. I'm going to save that because as a point of comparison. I then completely neglected the fact that one of the things I remember from this series, not the series, from this video, was the fact that it was based on a hybrid angel. But there we go. And also, yeah, Rowers in the chat, obviously. That's a thing I never thought I would say. Anyway, the mother angel wanted her daughter to act like a for she was not a light angel only, she was also an dark. She wanted to be more like her father instead. I mean, interesting angle to go by, I suppose. I mean, this is something that can that can actually happen for honestly even in real life with people with mixed parentage like myself, for example. There's a definite pitfall where somebody either tries to put you in a box for you, or you end up going down one particular avenue, or not, and in some cases just remain completely in between and make it so that someone physically is unable to describe you. Which did happen to me actually. Like during my like practice session for my practice like expedition for Gold DV, if you know what that thing is. One of my expedition mates actually said that she could describe everyone in very simple terms there except me. So clearly I've I've chosen I saw two diverging paths and was like, I'm walking across the field. But this is a thing that can actually happen, as well as the pressure from someone else. So again, as an allegory, not a bad start. She's in an emo phase. She's in a goth patty. Once again, two different paths, but going down them. This time choosing both. There you go. Sadly, her mother didn't want that, so she kicked her out of the kingdom. So hold on, so she fell in love with the Dark Angel, and he's allowed to stay, but the hybrid child that chose to act like the father that the mother fell in love with and had a child with in the first place, that's like not okay. That's only like, too much. What? Watching a series where a character's husband dies, he has these two. That says he choked on candy. Apparently, everyone believes that, but that's so unrealistic. Oh, you'd be surprised. I mean, there's certain characters, even Shakespeare plays, where you think that's what killed them. Really? I think one of them died of shock at one point, actually. The father angel begged her to bring his daughter back. Oh yes, by the way, it was not mentioned that they were a king and queen. It's just like, hey, a dark angel or a light angel. I love how this replicated the visual. It's like, yes, you want to be this is exact same scenario. that is I'm sure it's meant to be sad, but it's comedy gold to frame it like this. I mean, come on. Ah, yes, I'm a dark angel, but you can't be a dark angel or you're banished. And you can't defend a dark angel or you're banished too. I'm sure there's meant to be some sort of, ironic statement that the, that the light angels are the less tolerant out of, out of the bunch. But she even kicked out all dark angels in the kingdom. I guess because they formed a protest, I imagine, and rightfully so. Which started, wars, multiple wars. Wow. Yeah, believer in gasoline who? They had one major war that we know of. Anyway, but the hybrid angel stopped it all, somehow, I guess. And brought peace to all angels. She brought freedom, justice, and security to her new empire. Okay, so now that we're out of flashback mode, I suppose, this is something that I remember mentioning to I don't think many of you remember who Miss Gum is, right? Or Miss Devil, or I think she became Miss Devil later on. Yeah, someone I have frequent interactions with, way back in the day. And even voiced in one of her projects. One thing that she actually, after I reviewed said project, she then like messaged me about, like giving like demos of like every single video that she ever had, like, after like councils, like, what do you think of like these two as a couple or something? I was like, I don't know these people. How am I supposed to judge them just based on their appearances? That tells me nothing. What are you doing? But the biggest example was she actually once described the backstory of the parents of the main character from the series that I voiced in, and she went into like such detail about like how they came to be, because it's another hybrid-esque series. In this case, it's more of like a human versus a immortal godly entity of some kind, basically that kind of hybrid child story. And she really thought through how exactly they came together, like what parts of their love story would happen, what turmoils they went through before they actually managed to tie the knot and unite their two kingdoms. To which, after she finished explaining that to me, I said to her, all of that is way more interesting than anything you've described for the actual series. And it's a problem I've seen a lot of in a lot of gacha videos, where even like Slaughter Apocalypse, for example. Remember, like when the Slaughter Apocalypse the prologue was really, really interesting up until the point where you started to axe off all of the characters that were developed in the prologue, and then isekai'd one of them into the main continuity that was supposed to exist for the rest of the series. But the series didn't exist yet at that point, so all we knew was following this one character's journey, and suddenly we're told that that we're fast forwarding significantly. And then Sword of Books Episode 1 came out, and it wasn't nearly as interesting as the world that was built up in the past. And I think that's a problem that a lot of people run into, where if they focus too much on the things that came before, or they go into like such detail about events that started these things off, not realizing that by doing so, they're already crafting a different story that they could be telling in a much more compelling way than just an opening narration or a prologue that has to lead into a first episode. And I don't remember that's going to be the case here, but but the idea that a hybrid child that got banished from a kingdom stopped multiple wars from happening because her mother was being petty, like that's very interesting as an idea for a story. I mean, it's not exactly original because a bunch of gacha hybrid stories are doing that. You could argue that Believer in Gasoline is doing that currently, but not through opening narration is the important difference there. So I don't know. Even if they've like phrased it as like as a flashback like sequence rather than a narration, even a montage I would have taken over this point. But oh well. Also, no, I didn't worry about this. Sorry, I forgot about that. Also, you're right. They have faces. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Oh, hold on. Yeah, so we just said, why do angels not still get along? Oh yeah, I thought the hybrid childs had that. I do like how one of the children is just fully asleep by this point. Like, doesn't care. That's because this story will happen in the future. Ah, I shouldn't have paused at that point. Okay. Also, this is an early example of using like different like painted shapes in order to actually try to craft certain pieces of either furniture or backgrounds for a gacha video. Probably the first example that I saw. And yeah, this they will be like obviously gone on to be refined later on, not use like such defined like black outlines like that thick. But hey, again, this you can see the elements that people would have like either taken from this or would have found on their own and developed later on. The mummy is the mum in the story. Well, I would hope not, on the grounds that she made herself the villain and did not then lack the self-awareness to bring her daughter back. So, hopefully not. But I can tell that the future is close. Now get some rest, my babies. Mummy has to deal with some business. But I believe Aang can save the world. Again, not the first time I saw a visible hand like this in Gacha. It was one of the earliest effects people tried to apply, but first time I saw it actually, move in this way. Okay, this sequence. This is the sequence that I remember. Much like the bike chase sequence, Midori really was like second to none in terms of moving like high velocity, speeding over, basically. Like you can tell that they're right now like they're fixed on the screen. They're not moving along with the backgrounds. So that the background is keyframed and they themselves are not. But you can still like get the sense of speed from them. I personally would have had so that all of them had their flapping wings rather than just one of them. That wasn't easily programmable, by the way, in Gacha Life, which is what this is in, by the way, incidentally. So, yeah. You walked in on the one scene I remember from this video. Just looking so bored. Oh no, here they come. Oh well. Hakai. Oh, now we're getting to gear. It's like, I wonder. Tell the queen of here, the lost alarms! Ah! Also, is that character's name meant to be like Rouge as in like R-O-U-G-E? Or is that like Rouge but like spelt differently but pronounced the same? Okay. Was this a Gacha Fest contender? It is way too old a video to be a Gacha Fest contender. It's MidoriStories. Also, live action background, Gacha characters, almost didn't notice. Basically seamless. Oh, and there's the eye patch. There you go. Old Gacha video evidence. Someone called Rouge. They're entirely Rouge on them. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's maybe because their lips aren't defined. Pretty sure lipstick in French is called Rouge something. Your Highness, the Dark Angels are here! Oh, you might be right, she is the Queen. You might be right, Midnight, actually. May I have your permission to announce the alarms? No! All dead. You have my permission. Just before or after? It's after all the episodes, the numbered episodes of Not Your Average Girl, but it's before the epilogue. Make sure to evacuate all civilians. I'll evacuate my children. Why'd you have to hesitate to slow down for that? As you wish. Oh, and there's the edge of the frame green screen effect. Yeah. None of us were immune to these things back in the day. I'll send all warning. Oh, and of course, sword switching hands because she flipped around again. Never could see the fighting, but couldn't ring a bell. No. Okay, So I see what they were going for here. The idea that someone's like charging into the fray, basically. But of course, this is not a pre-rendered background. You don't get the sense of, like even this actually comes down to, weirdly enough, like relativity. Because it should be the case that if you're like running towards like your back, even if you're charging towards somebody, the background relative to you should not be like surging forward like that. Like that shouldn't be happening to the angel character. If they're rushing towards somebody, then that person should also look like they're speeding towards them at a great distance, or like they're approaching very fast, even if that is like the speed they would normally be going at. Conversely, from the angel's perspective, having the dark angel be static there while the background is supposed to be implying that you're pushing there, it doesn't work on either angle, unfortunately. Back in the day, I was intrigued by like how exactly these two backgrounds were put together. All the long backs were put together. I now realize it is just that there's like a loop sequence that Midori has done because the moon keeps repeating. But that was my favorite aspect of this. The idea that, you just get engulfed and actually you turn behind them. That use of layering I'd never seen before. Not quite as effective when you can't like have them engulf the entire figure, but oh, you managed to flip forwards. I do like how like the other benches are just like blurs basically going past. Weird enough, it feels like a Mario level in the best way, or a Mario cutscene. You think that by this point, of course, they would have like because they're walking so slowly, you can't tell, but they'd probably have enough time to react and not do this. Oh wait, no, hold a second. The moon's not repeating. The actual columns are repeating, but the sky background itself isn't, and it is moving at a slightly different pace as we progress forwards. Okay, that. It should have stopped now because our perspective has stopped, but oh well. And it shouldn't have readjusted itself. Okay, I don't know. Dude, they're gonna die. That's what I'm thinking, that it was supposed to be that because the Dark Angel was going so fast that they didn't have time to react and see what happened to their compatriots. It's just unfortunately because like their running speed was so them being so slow, it means they would have time to react. But again, if you think about it from a Einstein would be rolling in his grave right now when it comes to this sequence, basically. But it stuck in my mind at least, so it did something right, even though it did several other things wrong. Stop this madness and us. Bring me the broken child. Almost. Broken Angel was the title, but hey. I don't have time to react unless the dude runs at the speed of light. Well, I don't know about the speed of light, but certainly, but certainly, I mean, it's kind of like saying, if someone like fires a bullet in a straight line, do people have time to move out of the way if it like pierces through them? The answer is usually no, they do not. I'm sorry, I don't very cannot you do that child has something of mine. DNA, basically. Oh wait, this is a chance to do that to practice that voice I said I was going to practice last time. How did it go? It's like from down here and pushing out in this form. Okay, yes, this is Dust's voice now. My other wing, to be exact. Angel conception is weird that way, I suppose. You know, I didn't even think to consider the fact that his wing was missing. Is that why he was flying much more slowly than all the other Dark Angels? Still fast compared to the Light Angels movement, but like, you know, was that why the other ones were zooming past because he can't reach that speed? That's a really nice detail if that is the case. Where is the broken I'll never tell you. And now we get the anime physics. Are you done? But how? That's my strongest move! You should have just told me. Oh! You know what, Midori? You get kudos from me on this one. Again, well, the only gacha tubers that actually, you know, attempts to do this. And evidence that Midori went through and, like, actually checked this video. I imagine it was probably scored afterwards. So, yeah. If it didn't, like, with versus bump be really off. I mean, if he's, like, being super measured about it, then maybe. Also, it seems like he is, like, relatively non-corporeal. So gravity might not affect him in the same way if that was the case. He might just start like flying in a circle before he perfects it. It might have been what happened. You know, I didn't want to do this. Yep, you can tell from the music. Definitely scored afterwards. Definitely worked out the music timing on this one. Especially to my own daughter. Well, another thing that you were right about that I didn't put on the screen earlier on. But although if that's the case, then it does seem like that prophecy was not to come to pass after all. And it actually fades out. Thank you. Roses a red cacti prickly. Farewell, a Jew that escalated quickly. Oh wow, okay, so you're literally like, you know, the very clear other hybrid angel or character is going to be put in a separate pod to a sibling. Okay, all right then. Kind of sounds like the like the prince from Emotion Energy Precure, honestly. Which I was going to review today, but Aiden was going to be late for it, and KW wasn't going to be around at all. So, yeah, wasn't going to happen. But hey, in case Aiden shows up, we've got something angel themed at least. Nice. Mummy, where are we going? On a long field trip. Are you coming with us? Not this time. Mummy has to stay. I don't fit in the pods, obviously. Mummy? Yes, sweetie? I don't want the Dark Angels to take you away. They're not gonna take me away. They're not gonna take me away. See, if KW were here. Oh, well. Well, if she were here, we'd be watching something else. But anyway. Oh, you actually saw a Gacha reaction to it a while ago. Apparently, a lot of people returned to this one like 5 months ago after Midori made like some video about it. I think it was the video like where a bunch of his friends voice acted some of his old Gacha videos. Although that video was titled his worst Gacha videos, which they're not the Green Knights, so don't know what he's talking about. They're just gonna. Yeah, it's a shame because he pointed out like the your and your difference, but in the same vein, you know, you are being the abbreviation, but then they are not getting the same treatment. You know. They're just gonna do things that Mummy doesn't want you to see. Contains gore and flashy images, Smiley face trigger warning. You'll see me again, I promise. We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but we'll meet again some sunny day. If we do get sun up here, actually, I don't know if we do. I'll take care of my sisters, Mummy. At least one of them. I don't know what. The one that's in the pod with me. Thank you so much, Lyric. That'd be nice. When she says that, it's like, he's trying to do like the typical thing of like, like step up as like, the man basically or whatever. But she's just like, thank you. That is nice. Yeah, don't worry. I've acknowledged this. It does seem like, because you're saying the story takes place in the future, that that Destiny's supposed to happen coincidentally on the same night she told the story, because obviously it works out that way. But oh well. There's good music on Spotify. There's a character called Lyric in Mystic Hills as well. Never explained. But actually, you know what? There was a missed opportunity battle that Aiden had, because at one point he introduced a character called Melody who had a sister. I thought a good name for the sister would have been Symphony, but he went with like something completely different I've forgotten about now. Which is a shame, because that character is related to mine, so I need to remember and go back and check in the video to see what we actually said. Speaking of weird names, here's Rouge again. They're on the way. Yep, third time. They're on the way, Your Highness. Bye-bye now. Mommy has to go. Wait, Mommy! What this time? Was it? What is this time, Melody? First of all, not grammatically correct, but second of all, really? It's like, you wouldn't expect her to be exasperated, but it's like, what is it this time? Please, my goodness, say something properly. You know what? You're not wrong here, honestly. Although, I guess the influencer would think that, a future kid's social media following would be compromised by naming themselves like that, but that might be the only reason why they wouldn't go with it. Is this all because of me? I did actually say this again in D&D. It is a realistic thing, unfortunately, that kids will see something that goes on and beyond their control and think that, and to blame themselves basically. And clearly she knows that she's a hybrid. I mean, come on. But yeah. Her name, that child, Riot Rose. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there are definitely there's like whole lists of celebrity names that are quite out there. You know what? That actually would be a really funny like gag. You know, there's a bunch of like celebrity high gacha series actually. I would love for like one of these like celebrity high things like be like, okay, like, but before like the kids of the celebrities, like that's why they're all going to school, not because they want to become celebrities, but because they were born to celebrities, and that's just where they seem to, all get sent. And I would love for that to be the case where you get like those like outlandish names possible because of that exact like naming convention. Gacha tubers, anyone's watched this video, write that down. I want to see that. I want that on my desk by, I don't know, next year. Miss Timmy has a similar sister called Tina. The youngest child is called Mickey. I mean, I guess the naming convention sort of run out after that. Okay. Mom, why aren't you on? Mommy! Goodbye, I mean, she is the villain in her own story that she just told, so I can see why she wouldn't reply immediately at this point. But that is a great emotional hook to have here. The fact the mother couldn't bring herself to say that in the moment, and that's the last memory that Melody actually has. Which, yeah, by the way, you were on the money with some of these names, basically. Instead of music and Spotify, it's melody and lyric, but yeah. Close enough. Melody was, again, the name that I mentioned that Aiden went with, and I said, hey, symphony would make sense. But anyway. It's me! Oh! Wow, that was really well timed. If she stayed any longer, then she would have, then yeah, the corruption would have got to her too. And that being the last image. You know, another thing is, I don't see enough portrayals of space in Gacha. There were like a couple of space backgrounds back in the day, so I can see why it never got like much mileage at the time. But I would love to see like more just like things that either take place like in or around space specifically, because as Markiplier so famously put it, space is cool. And yeah, well, yeah, the Sims at the back, of course, they also witnessed that last. They probably didn't see, they didn't hear, you know, the exchange that took place, but they saw what happened. Like that's gonna mess them up too. Okay, that is where the music should have faded down. That was a bit more of an abrupt transition. Also, we're almost there. Where? Almost there. Again, we are. It seems like Midori is able to identify that the UR was not fitting for that scene and corrected it, but then seems to not apply the same logic to they are there and we are, you know, we're. I don't know. How do you cover one and not the two others? Oh, and actual footprint sound effects, which are equally applied to someone rolling down a hill, but close enough. They see me rolling, they stepping. Come on, throw it over here. They're throwing the snowball, but it seems so dirty. Hey guys, check this out! A tree! Of course, we have the classic, like, shaded glasses anime character. Well, according to my calculations, this is indeed a tree. Oh, okay, we've got to think Chi-Chi, fair enough. Search for cardboard tax episode instead of carbon bonus tax. And this is why Weather Pulse was so uniquely written, because your friends gave you such inspiration. Mm-hmm. Looks like a pod covered in snow. Looks like a pod covered in snow. Okay, how did you know it was a pod if it's that covered in the snow? Also, her hair like went over the part the snow was supposed to be covering. Oh well. Oh, it's just a little girl. Oh, well, false alarm. Okay, we can leave her there. Bye, everyone. Okay. It's a boy. Wait, it's you with purple hair, which is not you, but okay. Oh, it's just a little girl. Hey, don't mock me. Who are you, anyways? I should be asking you the same question. I'm Melody, an angel sent from heaven. It'll be really funny if they if like at some point in the future, if just like stay here for like many years or whatever, And someone at one point, I tried to do a pickup line on her, and she's like, like, hey girl, are you an angel? Because you look like you fell down from heavens. Like, well, actually, yes. How'd you know? Finally, someone gets it. That would also be really funny to see. Being bullied by a child is an amazing chemistry. I mean, it just happens all the time, honestly. An angel. Yeah, right. Well, she did just clone you a second ago. We all know that angels have cloning in their power set. That is known angel lore, obviously. So, she even has a halo on the top of her head. Oh, and again, corrections to thick book, sure. Well, if she is an angel, where's your angel mummy? Which is a thing that you would ask an angel immediately. The first question you would ask an angel is, where's your angel mummy? Yes, that's exactly what a human would do in this circumstance.
She's not alive anymore. Well, she kind of is, but it's hard to explain, really.
Well, you can probably stay at my place for a while. Hey, baby, you're such an angel. Ah! He knows! Run!
Really?
Yeah, my mum shouldn't mind another person in the house. Like, fly. Take me to the sun. Fly me to the sun and let my bones burn to a crisp. I wish to see outer space. I do not mind the risk. Yeah, one in the that's true, yeah. In other words, don't melt the wax. In other words, cardboard tax. I went to the dentist today. I might still be loopy. I don't know. Anyways,
for the 1000th time, my angel pal here needs a place to stay.
Also, where'd the snow go? It's now sunny outside. Okay. You're just like your father, always picking up strays. That's how we got our 5 cats, you know. Hey, sweetie, what's your name? Son, why's there a random girl in cosplay here? But Mom, she's an angel. I don't care what your pet name is for her.
My name's...
Should it be apostrophe?
My name's Melody, and I'm an angel sent from heaven.
And where is your... Okay. Okay. The parent asking this question makes more sense. Because she's not as, you didn't see the pod. She's probably convinced that maybe she's like, doing like a make-believe thing or something like that, you know how kids can be. So that makes more sense, like, where's your mummy? Like, there we go. No mention of any fathers, obviously, but oh well, close enough. Mom, her parents aren't alive. Well, her mother isn't. You never asked about her father. No one's mentioned her father so far in this in any of these exchanges. My bad, sweetie. Ryan, show to your room upstairs. Oh, she's an orphan. I didn't realize. Okay, that means we can. That means we don't have to go through any paperwork. Okay, just go upstairs. There's your room. Well, they're probably asking because they need to know like who's actually like legally responsible for her. Which again, a father would still counter this matter. But anyway. Here's my room. Nothing much. Just try not to break anything, okay? Where do I sleep? You've got wings, right? I'd like a bat or something. Sleep on the ceiling. On the floor, of course.
The humans always asleep all day.
YouTubers do. Hi. I'm a YouTuber and I'm okay. I work all night and I sleep all day. It's the opposite. I guess he got changed during the night. But sure. Okay. Yep. All right. This is the same idea.
Where do I sleep tonight?
Good on the floor. Okay, sure. And of course, because it's so like the blankets don't actually move, but they know again. At least there was someone who there was. At least the blankets materialized themselves. I don't know where she got them from, but anyway.
What? I had a nightmare. What am I to do about it? Hey, Ryan! Fine. Give me a sec. There. It's all okay. Ah, my hand, your halo's on fire. Jeez. You didn't tell me about that.
Oh, I see. Fair enough. Classic top and tail. Although you could have easily done that on the bed. Visually speaking, I imagine that's probably very hard to pull off, and it's also adorable that she is like shrinking into a head into the covers like that. However, realistically, they probably would have done this on the bed itself. My friend told her cousin to sleep in the wardrobe during a sleepover. Yeah, if people wonder why I was unable to continue, like, weather pops, one of the reasons is because I cannot have like the real I lack the real life experience of like such like crackpot friends to get inspired by. Okay, well, I guess yeah, the classic, Midori dabbing moment, fair enough. Also, I do like the fact that, we can see that these characters like have visibly grown up a bit rather than, probably also helps they have like a short person next to them to like kind of like offset them. But yeah, it's even suggested that, time has passed now, which means I can stop doing the Peppa Pig voice for Melody.
Ryan is going to ask us gosh to the prom today.
And Melody is going to ask hers too. That's right. I've gone through puberty now, so I sound more like this. It was all based on one single friend I met a week before writing it. That is also fair, because I did see in the script, I did get the sense that like all of those characters together, they were very remarkably similar to each other in a lot of respects. Except for Sonny, actually, but yeah. So that's another thing that I was trying to contend with, like, how do I make them like more distinct to each other? But yeah, whenever we're gonna make the pop, they're just to the Pops franchise now. Either after revamping that, or because Sona, wasn't so, was kind of a self-insert. Well, yeah. So again, there were out of the 6 of them. 2 of them felt distinct to each other, and I guess that's probably the reason why. So yeah. Now that I know that, maybe maybe some more revamping is required of them, or trimming down the main cast. Because, like I said, it's always best to have even this to start with a more limited cast than 6 for that kind of thing. But yeah, the Gacha review pops. Well, the other thing that I was going to do originally before taking over Weather Pops, because I loved the potential of the series. I didn't want to see it get wasted, even though I've done nothing with it. So who am I to complain? But but yeah, but the other idea that I actually had that I was going to do for my entrance was parody pops, because that's my musical genre of expertise. I had this idea that if it was this villain group that was cracking down on the copyright and originality of certain songs versus the right to parody and the right to be more ridiculous in that aspect. And I was gonna even call them I would with an anagram of UMG or something as a subtle commentary thing there. But yeah, I had the opening sequence planned and everything. So that's what my intention was going into the Pops franchise, was to make parody Pops and probably only have 3 to 4 Pops at least to begin with, potentially for quite a long time, because I don't want to add too many too quickly, because I've criticized you lots for doing the same thing. Yeah. So the idea for parody Pops came first. Yes, and then Weather Pops, because I didn't want to see that because the idea of a Pops group that controls the weather and stuff, that was great, and I'm at least the descriptions of the characters from there I also really liked. But then when I actually seeing the script of them, was oh yeah, this is not quite I don't think I'm I'm not the right fit for this I thought I was originally. But yeah, who knows? I mean, a hand off ballet Pops, you never know. Might just because I'm a terrible writer. I'm not saying you're a terrible writer. If you would continue with it, it would have it would have come to form in some regard. And it would have been at the very least entertaining. But so yeah, I mean. And again, it's one of the things the more you do something, the better you get at it. So either way, I wouldn't, having seen your script, you're not a terrible writer. There's some things that obviously I would have done differently. Other things that I would have had to have done differently because I'm a different person, if that makes sense. Yeah. I vouch a bit. I like writing, not making scenes. You know what? That's actually, you could actually consider a partnership with someone in that sense. You could continue to write the series the way that you intended and have the scripts for it, and then have someone else who is more adept at making the Gacha visuals, but not so much at writing them, to bring that vision to life. That might be the best bet if you want to do something with that. Yeah. So so yeah, you know what? That's probably I suggest contemplating that, and if you do decide to go something with that, yes, I would gladly hand back the series. And in fact, I'll even hand you my first scene in it, because I did make one scene that's members only right now. So all my friends quit Gacha. Well, I'm not saying you have to do it with your existing friend group. You can absolutely either contact somebody, or even within the franchise server, there'll be people who are willing to help you out with that, honestly. Yeah. All right then. Oh, also Aiden is here. Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt that flow of conversation. I know I saw you here. Don't worry. Hi.
Hello. Yes. I am here. I don't know what happened to the video up to this point. Although we are in Gacha Life now, but
Well, we always were in this case. This is MidoriStories, so this is significantly older.
Wait a minute. MidoriStories is trying to steal my angel flow. How dare you? Don't you know angel theming is my thing?
Of course, it's not like when you look up the fallen angels on YouTube, you get several results anyway that were, unrelated to your series.
How
event to
dare
begin
you?
with.
Don't they know I own the concept of angels in general?
Yes, I own the concept of angels, which I put into practice like a year and a month after this episode came out.
Yeah, definitely. Anyways. Oh, speaking of things, you guys should check out the Butter Bunch. I streamed Tamagotchi Life yesterday.
Okay, so I have to say, I know
Yes.
I've criticized people for coming on to Gacha Review and immediately self-promoting. I understand that is a channel that we both own,
Yeah.
so it doesn't count.
I'm
but
promoting
still,
us.
I have to acknowledge that now.
Yeah, I'm promoting us because it's a group channel. Yay.
Okay. Yes, that is a thing that happened yesterday.
And probably tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know.
Oh, I didn't know about the tomorrow part. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what is happening tomorrow on on this channel. Because we're in MidoriStories today, we're doing the Sun Studios tomorrow. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, who should I voice? Should I voice purple hair woman or edgy bad boy?
You know what? Take your pick. Which one do you prefer to take over?
I got this. I'll voice edgy bad boy. You may. Who has the Fred voice in this video yet? We need someone with a Fred voice.
Well, actually, so far, because like she was a child before this scene, this is my first one that they've actually grown up in. I was doing the Peppa Pig voice, so I was still like kind of stuck in that one.
And for him, I was doing kind of this thing, basically.
And then I kind of do this to say like, oh yes, I've hit puberty now. That's my edginess. So I don't know. That was all. So I haven't given anyone a Fred voice as of right now.
We need we need a Fred voice soon. Anyways,
okay, if you know what, I'll give the main character a Fred voice because she does have like the stripes, so I guess like kind of implies cat something. So yeah, okay.
Believe it or not, Ryan has a Fred voice. Who's Ryan?
Ryan is the edgy bad boy, so it's known as a Fred voice now. Mm-hmm.
The one rejected
is a lonely loser.
What are we saying this? Are we speaking it? Is this like a saying we have?
Well, no, is that this? Oh, they made they're making a bet with each other now, so this hasn't come up before.
Ah.
Oh, there's the him. Which we did talk about on the Tomodachi stream, actually.
Yeah, we did.
That is related.
I mean, Fred wasn't that. We made Fred.
We did make Fred. Well, you made Fred because you're in control.
Yeah, well, I'm in control of the stream.
All right.
Anyways, Chi-Chi. Oh god, I don't know what Chi-Chi sounds like in Dragon Ball. It
doesn't really.
Can you do a Chi-Chi impression from Dragon Ball?
Chi-Chi's probably one of the only characters I can't do an impression of in Dragon Ball. There are several others that I could choose from, but no.
Oh, that would be awesome though.
You know what? I'll do my Krillin voice. You guys are always competing against each other. I actually want to see where this one goes. I gave this character yes, I've calculated all possible parameters for this scene. I did that one because his glasses
look like he fogged them up from like hyperventilating.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot see.
I'm always in calculating anime and analysis mode. It is a thing.
I am blind. The only thing I have is my brain.
I am blind, which is why I wear glasses. To be fair, like legally blind people do wear glasses all the time, but that's not what people think of when you think of that. But yeah, think of it as Inspector Chico. That's true.
Oh.
He does look a bit like Chico, actually. I'll let you be Chi-Chi in that case, but Chico, Chi-Chi. Huh, interesting. But yeah. Or you want to be this character. Just, yeah.
I got this, and that's why I'm so small. what was the context behind that? Yeah, like when I was little, like my parents like tied my feet close together in my bed or something. Like the opposite of stretching me, they made sure I didn't stretch at all.
All right then. They stunted me behind the scenes. It wasn't because of my genes. Now I'm a short queen. That is why I'm small this way.
Oh God, I want a character to sing that in D&D now. Fred song coming up.
But Fred's not that small.
Yeah, well, I don't know. It'd be funny.
Mer is. You can do that as Mer if you want.
But Mer's not a bard. She's a monk.
Now that's. Oh wait, we do have a small bard now. Dispointer. We'll talk to Ghosty.
Oh my God! Yes.
That character behind them, a mutant demon man. It's entirely possible. Midori definitely made a lot of waves in terms of extras in Gacha in general.
Yeah.
Had more patience than I did with Gacha Life when it comes to this matter.
You should voice Megan with the emo girl voice.
Yeah, well, I was thinking of this basically. That made no sense whatsoever.
Oh.
There she is.
You know, being a lonely loser doesn't sound bad. Crawling in my skin.
I think the idea behind this was to blur the
nervous.
background so it looks like the hallway they're facing the opposite direction, so it's like pushing forward. It doesn't work when you have an extra walking in the background that we can still see. Or two.
Oh, I've slammed into your ponytail. I am sorry.
Ryan.
Hello, Megan. I mean,
Wait, hold on. I gotta rewind for a second. Oh, okay, so there are characters who are like flying. Okay, which is interesting. Oh, those are the siblings. Got it. Yeah. So yeah, Melody had two siblings that she was kind of separated from. I guess they're just like out in the open, and it seems like that's not a point of questioning for Melody, who would be in full view of this. Okay.
I mean, what's up, Megan?
Oh, he's trying to be cool now. He's trying to be Miles Morales. Okay.
Yes, God, I'm so excited for the next one of those movies to come out. Though it's like coming out next year. So
yeah, I hope it comes out sometime in June, because that's the only time that I tend to like watch movies in general. What did you need from me?
Yourself. You know the prom is coming up soon, and I was wondering.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's about time you asked. Wednesdays we fly down the hall.
Awesome. I don't know if saying like an edgy voice. Awesome. I'm so excited. I'm so edgy.
We both picked the monotone voices for these two. They're made for each other, clearly.
I bet Melanie didn't even have the guts to ask out her crush.
But you only just found your crush right now. It's the start of the day.
Yeah, you just got to school, man. Wow, that's a lot of graffiti. That's a lot of Oh, Liam. Oh God, what does Liam sound like? What should we sound like? We got this. The fact that she has so much confidence makes it even funnier.
Me and reference first. Did someone say something? I can't hear anything. Oh, it's the same character.
Who would ever take a fake angel to prom? Oh, that's you. You voice Liam.
It still says Liam.
Oh, they both say Liam. We're both named Liam. I guess. Speaking
We're
of-
Liam and Liam. Whoa!
My fellow
Right,
Liam,
fine,
what
he's
do you
becoming-
think?
Okay, fine. He's becoming the next. He's becoming a Statler or Waldorf, whichever one you want to do. But I'm not gonna lie, she did have a nice body. Statler and Waldorf would be great inspiration for high school bullies. Not gonna lie.
that. Oh wait. What?
Did he have white circle?
What was that? I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run back. And I'm gonna run forward. Ah! Hi.
Midori, had you worked out the fact that you could use keyframes to go back and forth and as well as left and right? Was that?
That was like the weirdest, most unnecessary.
Yeah, I need a running start to confront bullies, obviously.
Wait. Who do you think you?
Oh, now I can't tell which Liam is talking. That's not helpful.
Think you are breaking my jar apart.
Knowing like, see this as this came out in 2019, it might have been the reference would have been like the Mia Khalifa song instead, like who do you think you are, like that one.
Okay, I'll noise you. That's you, Liam.
Oh yes. Watch your tone when you're talking to me.
Watch your town.
Yeah.
Watch your,
Oh.
watch your
I'm
town.
gonna go with this extra here. Someone. Every the extras are doing something, their own story going on. That is commendable, at least. Also, why there's a stack of papers behind in the corner of this room? That feels strange.
We're in the graffiti bad boy zone, obviously. Okay, well, you watched the way you talk about Melanie.
Oh, I wasn't. There's like two other angels. I was talking about. Like,
Wait a minute. Well, you watched the way you talk about Melanie. You shouldn't be. Well, you should watch the way you talk about Melanie instead of
yeah. But the thing is that there needs to be a comma there. Well, comma, you watch the way you talk about Melody.
Yeah.
If the comma there would be read like way better. Oh, she must be your girlfriend. I mean, no, she's his prom date now, so that's okay. Anyway, well, you sorry, bro. She doesn't want you no more. What did I just say? What?
Bro, I don't know what that means. Can you clarify?
She must be your girlfriend. Well, you sorry, bro. She doesn't want you. Not rebooting, recalibrating.
Bro, we're supposed to recharge after school, not during school.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I did this exact same thing in the pantomime when we had to like scrub against like the villain. I just started like doing this in the background because I had no lines. It's like, yes, I'm prepared to fight, of course.
Oh my god! I wish I could see that pantomime. It would be so awesome.
Yeah, I need to check to see if they even gave me the digital download after all this time. I gotta check up with them.
Well, now you're.
But yeah, I owe a lot of people a watch party.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing as even when we're like unconnected, we still have that. We still have synergy. Yeah.
Oh, that didn't go well.
No.
Hey,
no, I patched it covered up immediately.
Hey, Melanie. I was gonna get an eye patch from the infirmary, but I decided to see you first. I'm sorry.
Oh, hey, Ryan. What did Megan say? My goodness. Oh, no. Hey, the worst things you can say is no. I guess the worst things you can do is something else.
She rejected me.
She didn't. She said, "But I'm not." What? Why would you lie about that?
What? Doesn't that speaker feel better? Oh.
Yeah.
You're such a bad liar.
But he doesn't even know if you failed yet. Unless you only come to the rooftop to brood. I mean, you are a gacha character. That is
I am the edge, Jacob. I am the edge. I am the angst.
I am the edge, apparently. I am the one who came up here to brood. I am a superhero from an early 2000s movie. crawling in my skin. I was there when she answered. I was there, man. I saw the whole thing, man.
If I the worst thing, I walk out. A Midori musical would go so hard. I need that now. That would be fantastic. Midori is like my Rose Close, so that would be even more fitting. Although I imagine all the songs would be in Japanese because that's just what Midori did. But anyway.
You don't have to lie because you feel bad for me. Also, I pushed you into the scene. How did you possibly forget that I was there? I have ears, you know.
Don't give them ideas. I'll give them all of the ideas. Midori has that went through like 3 years of like creative like insecurity. I'm giving all the ideas.
I don't feel bad. I just don't want you to be a lonely loser. Wow!
That's called feeling bad. What are you talking about?
More gacha musicals. I need more gacha musicals. Yeah, officially, by the way, it turns out that the theater company is doing a different play that's not my musical, so Siren Story is not returning to the stage. It might return to the screens, but, I've got other things that I'm working on instead. But yes, I need more gacha musicals, because, the Jacobs agrees, because we only have one entry this year, and it's not a good one. So, we don't want that one to win by default. So yes, more gacha musicals, please.
OMG! Ryan, what happened?
I should just turn it on now.
I just showed your crush that he's gonna miss out on a beautiful angel.
Oh, so that's why he was talking about talking about Melody, because I guess like she'd already asked him separately, even though just like didn't get to see that part.
Oh, apparently
that felt like it. Yeah, felt like the sequences happened like way like much closer to each other. There would have been no time in that case.
Flower. Thought Flower. It says song.
Yeah, I'll count after June. Yeah. Okay. Good. Really.
My skin.
Yeah, that's the song. The ballet pops get edgy all of a sudden. I'll say this: emo pops would make sense. I think
Pops.
Because emo is a genre of music as well as just a funny like good concept in general. But yeah.
Hey, Flower. If you ever want my vocals in a song that you're recording, message me.
Yeah, I mean that is the one thing that I think the Flowerpot songs could use is just more vocals in general. Not necessarily like yours or mine or anyone in particular, but just more people, because obviously most of them are written as group songs, but are sung by an individual, so it kind of like has a little bit like a disparity between those two concepts. So yeah, more like more shared vocals in general, or I guess more than just yourself and your sister, depending on how many people are there. Also, Bon, what are you talking about?
What do you mean you're awesome? What?
Yeah, speaking of Flowerpot songs as well, remember the first cover that you released and how you fixed the syllabic issues and the rhyme scheme of Cast Out specifically, and like how like most people except Tamsin use like your version now as like the de facto one in general. Like, yeah, not to mention also you translated a song from Nightmare Before Christmas into French with the syllables and the rhymes perfectly defined. That's a skill into itself. So yeah, you can songwrite, absolutely. So far, it is manifested in the form of tweaking what's already there, but that's still that's still that's still more than a lot of other people even like attempt to do, and that took me a long time to realize because I remember. Because I remember when I first started, like making parodies in earnest, and like how everyone was like, mesmerized by, what I was doing or something, and I was like, well, What do you mean? I mean, you're essentially, you know, as long as you've got, you know, you've got the words that rhyme. I was doing meter subconsciously, so I didn't like clock onto that until later. But in my mind, it's like, but everyone can rhyme, you know, words that sound the same as each other. It's one of the first things you learn. Why this is not a difficult thing. And then I realized, like, years later, it's like, yeah, it comes naturally to me, but not to other people. It's like, oh, that's why, you know. Like, it sounds conceited to say, but it's one of the things that if you have that, you don't realize until someone else points it out to you, or you have enough examples and back catalog to realize, oh yeah, this actually is a skill that's, you know, that's your own. Like, yeah.
Oh, also, Flower Pot, a suggestion for season 2, villain song. We always had like the protagonist in the pop series sing a song, but villain song, that would be awesome.
That is usually down to the source material, because most of the time, because the songs are the weapons of the pops, the villains don't really get any. That being said, Mermaid Melody had the same gimmick of, villains start off doing whatever they're doing, and then, you know, heroes come in, save the day through song, until a certain point. Remember, I've got... can't believe I forget to use these pictures again. Remember these two?
Oh God!
Remember these two?
Oh, the sisters. The sisters.
Yes. Those two were the first in the first in the new trend that they had of having villains who are able to sing themselves and you know, like, weaponize those back. And honestly, they probably have some of the best, like, harmonization and two of the best songs in this series, honestly, if you ask me. But yeah, that's So eventually that got flipped on its head, and that was like an escalation. So actually, for season 2, that is a good possibility. It would be the appropriate time to do that. But yeah, the songwriting of Carter doesn't fully fit in the scene anymore, so I changed some things. It's groovy though. I don't want to, but I probably will. Well, if you change the lyrics within it, then maybe you can make it fit. You know, if the context building up to it still works, obviously. If that's the case, then yeah, you might have to cut it, because I can understand that. But if it's just because of the words not quite fitting the scenario anymore, then, well, I mean, welcome to Rosie Closy's style of music writing. But secondly,
they make me nervous. A tragedy, how many beautiful disaster, reckoning.
Yep. I have no friends, but that's okay. Anyway, guess what? Here's me interacting with my friends in this series. Anyway, whatever. So if it is a word issue, that's more easily fixed. If it's a context issue, then
it's
yeah,
apparently
I can see.
not a lyric problem.
Okay, all right, yeah. Then I can see. Yeah. Now we need to suppress ourselves. Now we're getting to the suppression part of this video. Okay, moving on. Oh wait, that was Bond saying Steam Train Addiction. Okay, yeah. I still have the audio for that. In fact, it is, I believe. Is it still here? I should still have it in here, actually. Don't know where it's gone. Huh, that's weird.
Well, we actually should continue the episode, though.
Yeah, we should continue the episode. Oh well, okay.
Enough of those shenanigans.
Here, let me help you out.
Wait, how come? Wait, look at the layering though. Like, you have like the scar over the black eye.
Yeah.
That is not how it's supposed to look. It should be the other way around. But the scar should at least be darker, because, you know, the black eye is okay.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, here it is. Here it is. I found it. Creek, we're in here. It still only has my vocals, but yeah.
Is a man. I want the world.
Oh, that's really quiet.
Twist around your heart until you drop. called addiction. You're the friction as it pulls you down the rabbit hole. You try to get out despite your shout. You lose your self-control, and with the obsession comes depression. Cause you feel you need it more. The dark surrounds you, and it pounds you, and it beats you to the floor.
Okay. Oh, I forgot. I forgot there was actually
Yes.
This was one take, by the way. I tried it once and I was like, nope, this is not going to be the version. For the record, it would have still been like the original octave for the music. I just put it down for myself so that I could actually like remember myself like, okay, I'm not singing the same octaves before, and that was the intent. But like, nope, we're going back to before. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you for not putting an eye patch on him.
Thanks. So Agi.
You healed the scar I apparently had as well.
I've not done it once. Wait a second.
I got a steam train tomorrow. You want the audio for your trip? It's gonna, make it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Exactly.
Where are my freckles? Oh God, you feel my freckles?
I guess they are technically a mutation, so yeah, okay, I guess.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Pause here. Those were meant to be freckles? They have freckles in GL1. What do you mean those are freckles? Those are weird scars. / battle paint. What do you mean those are freckles?
Yeah, these stripes specifically are not meant to be that.
Okay.
You feel them.
You shouldn't feel freckles! What is wrong with your freckles?
Okay, so question to anyone with freckles, can you feel them?
I don't have freckles, or at least that resin.
I know, that's why I'm asking the chat, all the VOD watchers. Anyone, leave it in the comments if you can feel your freckles.
The bond just screams no. I can't feel my freckles. You shouldn't be able to feel your freckles. That's a concern. That's when you go to the hospital.
And evidence of not pre-rendered backgrounds.
Oh.
So you can see the rock glitching as it's continuing to move. Oh, they kept her there as well. Wait, why is the blood still that fresh after all these years? Or are we flashing back to like right after the takeover happens? We probably are. Maybe this isn't like a time dilation effect or something. Wait, no, that'd be the opposite, because they travel through space at a high speed. They would have had, it would have been like no time at all for them, and like potentially the past that. No, never mind. Again, this would have been Einstein's least favorite video. It's been years, and we still haven't found the broken child. So I finally removed the statue of my wife. It'd be really fun if he just like kicked it into the void. Oh wait, this is space, isn't it? So
yeah, it's very pretty space. It is very pretty out here.
Where could she possibly be? You could be Smoke.
Okay, wait. How do I get Smoker voice? Man. Oh God, how do I sound like I'm smoking?
You gotta sound like you've got like a bunch of
what's
sick.
up, Toots? What's up, Toots? So I found him. Look what I found. Hi, Toots.
Yeah, just sound like Husk from Hazbin Hotel.
She might know a thing or two about the broken child.
Or she might be a civilian. I don't actually know. We kind of like left no one alive. Tell me where she is.
Okay, I'll voice Rug. Look, like I ever do that.
All the secrets are mine for the keeping.
This war will continue to go on for years and years, but you have the power to stop it all. I mean, you did already kill the queen for the crown and the money, so I mean, what else do you need to do at this point?
Wait, would that song actually play?
No.
Oh.
But it could have done. It was the right time period.
The evil guy. Evil guy.
Forgive me, my queen.
She's on Earth!
Earth?
Yeah, we're...
Smoke. Head to Earth and bring me the broken child. Sir, Earth is like really big. That's gonna take a while. Can I take a bigger search party, please?
Oh god.
No.
Wait, no, it's gonna be like that thing we watched with KW. I forget what it's called. We were gonna watch it today, but KW got busy.
Oh, yeah, emotion energy precure.
It's gonna be like that where that guy was traveling for like 15 years looking for his one person on the planet.
Yeah, it's also a little bit like when they tried to like, do the search in the Stronger Than Your Average Girl, which was also a crossover with MidoriStories, kind of a trend. Enough of Rouge all of a sudden. Oh, okay. I want her alive, no matter what.
All right, so it's as you wish, my lord.
Yes, Husk. That clearly. I might not watch all the Hasbin Hotel, but.
Oh, hey, Angel Teleport.
Yep. You know what? That was yeah, that was the before I introduced that to Fallen Angels. And as for you, get out of my sight. You disgust me.
Oh, I'm dead.
The heavy is dead.
It's a good day to not be dead.
It cuts out a little bit.
Who is
who is
screaming? I got this.
Oh,
okay, what's your Ryan?
This is Ryan. Yeah.
See, look, you do know what freckles look like. That girl is freckles. Everyone else here doesn't have freckles. They have markings.
There's a chance I might have messed up a little.
Ryan's mom. Oh, Melody, you look beautiful. Oh, wait, is Ryan's character a voice? Oh, is he emo to go? Wait, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan was emo voice, yeah.
Mom, don't ignore me. I could be dying right now.
Marked by the angel girl.
You could die once I get your prom pictures.
But my date's not here yet.
Yeah. Wait. Hey, Mel. Mello.
Before the thing goes further, I gotta tell you something. You're an idiot! What have you done to me?
Oh God! Oh, they're pink. They're pink now.
Something wrong?
Yes.
I see the difference, apparently.
It's just, oh no, you just look nice. Oh God, we're gonna fall in love, aren't we? I mean, I love your voice, but I can't fall in love with you. I have a date right now.
No, it's a little bit awkward because we've been living in the same house for many years. We're practically siblings, but yeah.
I mean, if the Flash TV show made it work, I guess we can make it work too.
I have no context for that, but sure.
I
mean-
mean, in that show, Barry, after his mom was murdered and his dad went to jail, he went to go live with Iris West and Joe West, her dad, and became.
Oh, I thought you were going to say. I was going to say Wally West. I was prepared for that.
Nah, essentially they grew up since he was like 8 or 10 as siblings. And then
actually,
ended up marrying her. It was very weird.
You know another story that did that? Frankenstein.
Yeah.
There was a there was a character who grew up with Victor Frankenstein called Elizabeth that you know the father was all for them getting married eventually after a certain point. It's like, yay.
Oh, ew. You see, while I was getting ready for prom, I noticed this tail was sticking out of my butt. What did you do?
Everyone noticed that. You don't need to verbally point that out to me. I can see it.
Why did you do that? But since you're okay, I get composure. But since you're an angel, can't you fix this for me?
Sure, hold still.
What is it, like a Saiyan now? Oh god, they become Saiyans.
Beware the full moon. It is behind us right now. Well, you see, the thing is, there's a reason I never healed anyone before. Probably should have disclosed that before applying the medical care to you.
Oh no!
The only way to cure you, you know, for a black eye, the worst affliction known to all mankind, is by
Ryan, Megan is here.
Hurry, what do I do?
Quick, make out with me and get a solution.
What are you talking about?
Just put your tail in your pants.
He's became Aphma, apparently.
Yeah, which also does nothing for the quote unquote freckles. That's gonna stay there, I guess.
Yeah, we...
Did he seriously not think to do that?
Apparently
That was an
not.
option the whole time.
Thanks. Coming.
How am I gonna tell him?
Yeah, the only way to fix him is to murder him. I don't know.
It is like no.
Oh, she's cute.
Jackie Lynn Thomas.
Why does his mother look a lot like why does his mother look more like an older sister than a mother? I'm gonna be honest. She's giving
She's very well preserved. Okay, then.
This is you.
Yeah. Well, don't just stand there. Let's take these prom pictures. Don't forget to smile, like I always do.
All right.
Also, I'm wearing outline black. Gotta ruin the illusion a little bit here.
I am the void.
Like my soul.
See you later, Mom. We're heading out. Also, why is your camera glowing white?
I think it's because the outline of the PNG that was used is like that. I'm guessing.
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you go.
No, that is you. Yeah.
We could leave whenever you're ready, Melanie.
I think we should wait until you're ready.
Oh wait, why is her freckles now green? I say freckles with quotation marks.
Don't worry, I can fix that. Just pucker up later, okay?
Okay, so now we have an appropriately like moving background, even though it's blurred. No speed issues here. Oh man, nice face paint. Dude. I forgot about this.
Wait, so even he knows that his freckle. I can't feel my freckles. I can't get over that. What do you mean you can't feel your freckles? You're not supposed to be able to feel them. That's censored.
I can't feel my face because of you. Wait, that's normal. Yeah, that's normal.
Oh yeah, I thought it went with my outfit. You're wearing blue. What do you think? Like a brownish black
obviously.
stripes on your face.
Paint. Face paint always goes with the best cosplay.
Of course. What did you do this time, Melanie? Wait, you didn't look at your face in the mirror like at all within a day or two? Jesus.
Well, I guess he was too focused on the tail. You know, because obviously, if any night you're going to not look at your appearance, it's prom night, obviously. Also, did he ask her out to the prom the day before prom?
Apparently, I don't think you're supposed to do that.
You know what? Megan was right. It did take him forever. Okay. Also, I think first like that was due this time, like they have like a whole lifetime of shenanigans now. I wish there could have been a series about like these two growing up specifically. Would have been very Hamster and Gretel-esque, I think. Or honestly, Star Versus. It would have been like Star Versus. Would have made the comparison.
I think I should be facing the opposite direction, but whatever.
Oh, also like that. Because it's Gacha Life 1, the only sitting position is with the chair, so you can still see the chair. Ah, yes, Gacha dancing. You know, back when this was the pinnacle of what could be done with that.
Wow, this place is lit up.
Do you mean like this like lit up to like they've illuminated it, or it's just though? Oh yeah, wow, this place is lit up. Or it's either lit up physically or it is lit up. I'm so lit right now. Okay.
Oh, what's up, Megan and Ryan? Looking, yeah.
What are they doing in the back? We've got the classic Cole Gray face in the background there.
Y'all are dolls. Hashtag lit fam or something.
Hey. Come on, let's go dance. Oh, okay. I thought you were like waiting outside. It's like, oh, you can't go in, but no, you can. Okay.
Well, here goes nothing.
Oh, copyright music.
Wow, and a song that's not in Japanese. I'm impressed, Midori. You're really branching out. But okay, we'll mute for a bit because of copyrights. By the way, this is how like most live action series will like be. They'll like add the music in post, so they'll just like have them dancing to nothing for whatever length of time.
What was I thinking? Not Crush Boy from before.
It's white hair bad boy or something.
Yeah, I mean, unless that's a grown-up brother, but you know.
No.
I'm sorry.
Wait, okay. Really posh British, Jacob, go.
No, I'm the one at fault.
Yeah.
No, I can go about it. No, I'm the one at fault. Forgive me. You wouldn't happen to be alone tonight, would you?
Wow, what a non-creepy question to ask.
Yes, I am.
Ew, very interesting. How is a beautiful girl like you all alone tonight? Are you an angel? It seems like you fell from heaven.
Oh, but actually,
Well, don't you say that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I can't possibly miss this chance. Dance? Yes, that's how you ask someone to dance. Just say the word dance.
Dance with me, darling.
You know, there's actually a D&D, there's actually a D&D spell called command where you can like have like one word commands. Yeah.
Oh my god, we should have a dance fighting D&D where everyone has to do a dance when they're fighting.
I don't know how that would work considering that we use PNGs. I don't think we can pull that off. Visually, at least.
No. You see, like they have to roll performance with their dance, and their performance is all about how well their attack goes. If they perform a good enough dance.
Yeah, that's the best that you can do in that scenario. Yeah, and then we just to try to describe how we fumble the bag or not. But yeah. Anyways,
I'd like that.
Why did you say it like some god?
I've been compelled to dance.
Oh god, he has claws now. Oh no.
Okay, that does look like Chico Jr. in the background, actually. Ryan, did you always have claws? I feel like I would have remembered that. Have we not like held hands yet?
Claws, what are you talking about?
Don't scratch yourself like that! Don't do that!
Excuse me for a second. I just gotta go clip. I just gotta go clip my nails that have suddenly had a growth spurt. No big deal.
You're a pretty good dancer. Allegedly, it happened off screen. I don't actually know, but you seem to be a pretty good dancer. Implicitly.
You're not so bad.
We got the yours down, at least.
Melanie, I'm going to take her for a bit.
Ow, my wrist! I'm bleeding! What the heck, Ryan?
Oh, it's your fault. You did this to me.
Pirate in the background? There's someone in an actual pirate costume, I think.
Oh god, no, she has a demon eye. Which I don't know if it's worse or better.
Okay, I think we're good with the copyright music now.
Okay.
Oh, it sounds appropriately filtered. Yeah, not the
Okay, let's get straight to it. Why am I a spawn from the underworld?
Actually, Dark Angels were also from heaven, I'm pretty sure. It's kind of hard to tell.
Cure me before it's too late.
Well, hello to you too. And
What?
my wrist is fine. Thanks for asking. Who's gonna cure me?
Melanie, now is not the time. Megan will be disgusted if she sees me like this. That's what your concern is?
She literally has seen you exactly like this.
Okay,
You've had no changes since that point.
Let me get this straight. That's your concern, that she will think less of you? How about the fact that your species and body is mutating in weird and unnatural ways? Maybe that should be your first concern, before the girl you like has a thoughts on you. All I'm saying.
Yeah. So incidentally, okay. So, bear in mind, I have seen this video already, but it was like many years ago. I remember that one scene towards the beginning, and the rest of it complete blank. Excuse me. So I have two predictions for how this will go. After with this line here, so either she is going to actually kiss him to cure him, and Megan is going to find out. It's going to be that whole thing, or Melody is going to be disgusted that she said, you know, it seems to be like this because that's basically what she looks like, minus the claws, maybe. It's like, oh, it's looking like me disgusting or something. It's like, no, that's not what I meant. Don't talk to me anymore. It's gonna be one. It's got one of those two is gonna happen, I reckon.
Megan. That's
What?
all you ever think about, huh?
What? That driven. Oh God.
Have you ever once thought about how I feel, especially after you came up to this very rooftop and checked up on me to see how I was feeling before? Have you considered that? What have you done for me recently? That was hours ago.
Oh my God.
Someone forgot their own plot. I think this one not been
yeah.
scripted.
You know, this all, by the way, this all happened because she had the bright idea of healing his black eye and then trying to give him back his freckles that she accidentally removed from him. This is why this is happening right now.
I had to come here alone tonight, unlike you.
Okay.
Yeah, he already tried to comfort you about like your crush and being rejected about that. So yeah, he literally the first thing he thought of was to be up the crush. The second thing he thought of was to come and check on you. So he has thought about what you feel like.
Man, you're coming off as a jerk, girl. I'm gonna be honest.
Yep. And
You just rub it in my face. What? No, he did not. He's why? Oh my God.
yeah, you know, this is I already compared this to Star before, but this is Bon Bon the birthday clown.
Well, at least Star didn't take it out on Marco. I mean, she was jealous, but you know.
Yeah,
She didn't take it out on him. She didn't yell at him for rubbing it in her face.
There was like that one time she blew up the wheel of Jackie's skateboard, but that was involuntary as she was spying on them, which was honestly the real problem in that scenario.
Yeah, I mean that was involuntary dark magic use that she accidentally used.
Yes.
Unintentional harm was caused.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! Do not.
I'm sorry. Ah, no, your shoulder.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry for this.
I'm sorry, but you do realize my body mutating is quite literally your fault, right?
Mm-hmm. I wouldn't call this a zombie apocalypse outbreak yet, but
I don't think you can spread it. I don't think you can. I think she can spread it.
Mm-hmm.
Hypothetically, but I don't think it works the other way around.
Yeah. Did the music stop from the? Yeah, the music stopped apparently.
Okay, we're just in silence now.
Mm-hmm. It's your line.
Oh, this whole thing is just new to me, and it caused me to not think straight. What do you mean? What have you done to this girl? No! What have you done to this girl to justify an apology? You. Nope, it's fine. I am Zen. This is justified. Please forgive me. Forgive you for what? I hate when characters apologize to someone when they did quite literally nothing wrong.
Yeah. I know the point I just made in Walking Wednesday this week, but this is a valid crash out. Proceed.
Well, I don't know what point you made Walking Wednesday.
Permission to flip a table. Oh, we're talking about the different like your like much more like visceral reaction to a lot of media versus versus my own. Not even just yours, but like other people. It's like a whole. There's like a whole point of comparison basically, where everyone's like, oh, wow, I've got a lot to say about like how people like emotionally respond to such a degree that it's like detrimental to them, but then it's like, oh yeah, no, in this case now there's no other way. There's no two ways about it. This is definitely poorly conceived.
Teen melodrama, and like obviously he's gonna get with her for whatever reason, and I don't ship them. This is giving me no reason to be like, oh my God, why don't you just
I don't ship them either. They're basically siblings.
Don't look at me like that. Ryan, you know I can't stand it.
Okay, I do perceive he's doing puppy dog eyes. I don't like the circus that brought them about, but you know, again, visual storytelling wise, at least that's something.
Please forgive me. For nothing.
Please.
I have did. You.
Stop, Ryan.
Oh my god.
I'll play again. You got me.
Yes, you can
What?
flip the table. My goodness. Do it.
Destroy the table. Wait, actually, wait. Bond, don't flip the table. Remember Table Mao? We can't flip the table for Table Mao. Aphmos one
Bond-
true
I
love.
don't think Bond has any clue what table Mao is.
Well, Bond's missing out.
There's a very low chance that Bond has ever heard of table Mao. Most Aphmao fans today don't know about table Mao.
We love Table Mao.
That is very well conceived, right there.
Now cure me, please. Oh, that's
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna give Ryan the benefit of the doubt here and say that he went to like groveling mode because he knew that was the only way to get cured. In that situation, you can see the bit of desperation. Melody's still terrible, but Ryan is like, okay,
Melanie, you may sound amazing, but that's only because Jacob. That's only.
It's a casting thing.
It's not that easy. Well, it is easy, but not easy.
What is it?
We have to kiss. You
Then-
ever heard the thing that kissing makes it better? Yeah, that's basically what my entire genealogy is based on.
I would just look at her and be like, "Did you seriously heal my black eye just so we have to kiss? Is that seriously your plan?"
I don't know. My planet's right next to Tamaran, so we kind of got that idea from them. But you don't have to. I know how you feel about Megan, but how you wouldn't.
It's gonna do the thing where like grabs and like makes out. It's just like,
Wait, I wasn't ready. I gotta do it myself.
yeah, there it is. Obviously, yeah, okay.
How to cheat on
It
your
only
date.
works if I do it. What the heck is going on?
Oh god, now it's getting kissing booth from Star Wars Force the Evil. That episode.
Oh, I thought you meant like the Kissing Booth movie, but yeah, fair enough. Boo is correct. Okay, now I see why Midori said, made his friend's voice at his worst videos in this one, and this one came up. Now I'm starting to get it.
Oh my god. Also,
Well, my
what
cheeks are
kind-
on fire right now, but my freckles are gone again.
Oh god.
Looks like it worked. Melody! Looks like Megan, what are you doing here?
Keep missing all the characters' names.
Oh god, you have a date downstairs! You have a date! You can't do this!
Grace removed, Ryan. Sorry, nope, you're both terrible.
I hate you both!
I take it back.
Oh my god!
I like the pose that you actually pulled her into. That's at least visually great. But again, the circumstance that brought it about, not so much. And of course, the slow closing.
Bond's got tomatoes, apparently.
Megan appears.
Oh. Bravo.
Oh.
Wait, that's you.
Bravo. And that was so heartwarming.
Was it? She was a jerk to him. Then he apologized for no reason. They kissed to fix what she did to him unnecessarily, and then he kissed her again.
I think he's being sarcastic. Also, I think you're gonna have to take over this character soon. I think we're gonna have to switch roles for,
I almost.
But unfortunately, I have to break this up.
Break down.
I don't think you're ready for the takedown.
What do you mean?
You see, Imp Husk mode activated. Oh, never mind. I thought it was going to be the smoke was the reveal.
Oh
That's why I
god!
had to break it up.
Oh
Okay.
god! He changed. Before he had darker skin, and now he has lighter skin. I don't really like that. I don't like the fact that he was putting on blackface or whatever.
Oh
race
yeah,
he
no,
was.
sure. I'm sure that Diogenes didn't do the exact same thing when he changed his appearance.
Maybe he always looked like that in the Fallen Angel universe. I don't know.
Yeah. So for context,
I don't
everyone,
know. That was
when we were making Fallen Angels, Aiden didn't realize that Diogenes was a real person. So he just designed him. However,
maybe Diogenes just always looked like that in the universe. I'm gonna be fully honest. I just kind of was covering my butt when I said that. I don't know. I just made him look whatever. I just kind of didn't really think about his design. I'm just like, this is a cute boy design. You are Diogenes now, or well, I couldn't say his name originally. You are person I can't read name of.
Yeah, the cynic. Yeah. So again, another behind the scenes thing about Fallen Angels. The reason that Adam calls Diogenes the cynic in the first episode is because Aiden himself couldn't say the name yet.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyways, I'm your long lost brother, Lyric.
Wait, we were dancing. I had a crush on you. This is gross.
Well, that's on you. I just wanted to dance. I didn't... I'm sorry. Clearly, you have some sibling issues, so I can see why that might have happened. But it was not my intention, I assure you. And I'm here to take you back home, which I have the power to do despite being evacuated myself at the start of the series. Why can I go back and you can't? What?
He has magical angel powers or something.
Yeah. Also, Lyric promised to look after his sisters. He looks after maybe one of them. I don't know.
Lyric. Wait, where's your halo?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. There we go. Yes.
Oh, by the way, Jacob, there's a concept I want to introduce Fallen Angels. I want to talk to you. Oh God! Oh, that music.
Yeah. Well, I guess I can stop the act now. I know that teleport sound. Yes, there we go. Bond, we were right. We were right all along. Embrace the husk.
Ryan!
Wait, okay. Toots, I'm sorry it has to be like this. You really are a beautiful angel.
What has that got to do with anything?
But unfortunately, if you want to see your pal survive, you'll have to come to heaven.
Please. My mouth has fed into the void that's his hand. It is like a massive echo sound. No, save me.
Oh my God. No, it's giving me a cold flashbacks where the gods room just has a bunch of disembodied voices just randomly talking. You just hear in the hand. You just hear hand random voices being like, ooh, another person. Hello.
That's actually another thing from from Prince of Egypt in that movie. That the god actually has the voices of everyone that Moses has met up until that point, just whispering behind. Yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah. Again, another reason why he was why honestly I just see Prince of Egypt. I just got it from Nostalgia Critic. I just see Prince of Egypt at some point. Because I also took the visual of Estella getting lost in Cherub's Tail and the shot getting basically further and further away from there as well.
Ryan?
God, why?
Now Megan enters. I saw what you did.
There's no time. We got kicked.
Oh, okay. We're in the desert. Oh, okay.
Well, this is what heaven, I guess, must look like after Scar took over. I mean, after the Dark Angel left to desolation like this.
Yes, makes sense.
Why are we doing this kind of transition now? The animation is different for some reason. Welcome, broken child. I'm glad you can make it, not could, okay?
Yeah, I'm glad you can make it. just have that ability. I was unsure.
It's been years since I've seen you. It's been so long since I last saw my daughter. Doesn't work. Okay. And as you can see, we have your little friend here.
You do? Wait a second. Huh? Huh?
Oh god! The sad part is the only thing that's making me able to get through this video is the fact that we're making jokes out of it. The video itself, I am not vibing with. I am vibing with the jokes still. Stupid.
You know,
bits.
yeah, I have a statement about that, I suppose, but I'll probably wait until we get to the end of the video to make it, because this has happened before in Gacha, and so I'll mention that. Yeah, how much time is left? I think
Too much.
probably about like a third.
Let him go!
See, she's shouting. She gets it. Don't worry. I won't hurt him. Yet. If you can come to get him in the next 5 seconds, I'll free him. I'll even stop the war with the angels. Your seconds start now. 5, 4. It's like half time, but we'll pretend. 3. You might want to actually start jumping first of all, or flying. 2. Fly upwards. I'm above you. 1. 0. Why is 0 in letters, but the other numbers were just numbers? Oh no, not him.
Okay, I will say the music and the timing here is really
Yes.
well done. And if this was like a really well written, really good story that made me not hate these characters, I'd be like, wow, that could actually be really cool and dramatic.
Mm-hmm. The bag has definitely been fumbled. Yes. Oh well.
Oh god, the Jacob.
Did the rocks just start changing and looping back? Midori, come on. Better than this. I don't think that's going to save him.
I think he's dead, man. He got stabbed in the heart. That's a really deep stab.
Dust to blame.
Ryan?
Melanie, I am dying.
Oh, wait, I forgot she could heal him. Yeah, she'll just have to kiss him again.
I think I'm dying. You think?
Yeah, you're correct. Give me a second. All right, here we go. Spare the dying, cure wounds. I like for more kids. I get it.
I think I'm dying. That's my final words to you. Not I love you.
I'm so
not...
sorry, Ryan. I only know to cure bruises. Why can I only cure
Okay.
Yes. Yes. Show what your father gave you. And use it against me. I didn't think this
You really didn't think that through.
Wait, are you still alive? It's been 15 years. Did we not kill everyone in here? What have we been doing?
Oh.
Okay, that's your own fault. You could have gotten up in that time. This is Short Queen, I think.
Oh, I don't know what her voice was. Okay, I got this. I'm gonna do a voice. Oh, where's Ryan?
I'm guessing the bear. Those nails took a long time to file wisely. Wow, now my dress really blends in.
Oh, live action city apparently.
That's fair. It would have taken forever in Gacha. I get it.
Oh wait, it's Chaos Emeralds.
It does gather the Chaos Emeralds. I know we had Rouge in the scene before, but still. Or was that just Ryan's soul? Oh, is the second wing now? Yeah, okay.
Oh god.
So I guess
he's inverted.
I guess he somehow knew that he would need to make his daughter incredibly angry to give her back what she took from him by being conceived and become Carnage. Yes. Oh, I guess she's got no more rage to give now.
Okay.
Her rage has been siphoned. Her rage has been sapped away.
Okay. Oh, and now she died. Oh no.
I failed.
Well, yeah, you killed a bunch of people and failed at the same time.
I barely even tried and I failed. I couldn't even control myself. Curse you, internal organs. Savage I am. Now I shall die in shame. And my last thought being that I could have healed him before and forgot.
Oh, I'm gonna talk to you as a ghost now.
Melody, get up! Oh no, okay,
Oh,
fair enough.
no,
It's
it's
a
your mother.
ghost. Yeah.
It's your
yeah,
mother. I
Don't
don't know what she
worry,
says.
I'm here.
I did this voice for her before. She was in the previous scene.
Mommy.
Okay, that was a sweet kiss on the forehead, yeah.
It's been hard without you.
I've killed so many people.
And it's only gonna get harder.
That's not helping! That's not helping! You're supposed to give me a pep talk, not making me sadder!
The last time these two talked, actually, my favorite scene in this episode so far, the last time these two talked was when she was like getting in the pod and she was being sent away. And the last thing she says is like, you know, is all happening because of me? And the mum looks down and doesn't respond. And she like demands an answer, like desperately crying as the pod actually responds, like, respond to me, like, answer me, as she leaves. And then she sees her actually die. That was my favorite scene, the whole thing. And I wish that, I thought it was going to come back at some point, but, you know, I guess it couldn't because she was already
No. We need the romance, though. We need the weird adopted sister, brother romance, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Because
essential, yeah.
Because that's what matters in the story the most.
Mm-hmm.
But I know you'll push past it.
Push past it? You mean past it?
Are you sure?
Absolutely not.
Of course. You inherited many things from me, including my terrible grammar. I already turned most of the world to darkness.
Honey, it was like that when you got here. There's no difference.
No, apparently the human world.
Of course, you caused the power outage. They have backup generators. You're fine. That doesn't mean it's the end, does it?
I mean, if we murder everyone, it is the end, technically.
Maybe. Either way, it's all my fault in the end.
In the end, it doesn't even matter.
It was never your fault. There we go. Thank you. We brought it back to that moment. She finally gets to say it. There we go. That's what I was waiting for this whole time. Best payoff. Oh, and I guess restored.
Now go and save the world.
Are you here? Or are you here? Is this my
child who stops the war?
Okay, that's a reference to at the beginning. She told all of that, like all of her children, the story of the hybrid child that will end the war. But she said the story takes place in the future, because Dark Angels and Light Angels were still fighting each other. So yeah, I guess that once again that also comes back into play. However, I will tell you this because you weren't here at the beginning. This whole thing started because Blossom, or I guess like the mother in the story, who presumably is her, wanted her child to act more like an angel, like a light angel, but she refused, and so she got banished. And then like her dark angel husband confronted her, and he got banished too, and then the war started.
So it's all the mother's fault. It's all the mother's fault, essentially.
It is all the mother's fault. It is at least good of her to admit that it was, but the solution being that she becomes looks more like a light angel now, which was the whole reason the conflict started in the first place. It kind of lets her walk away a little bit scot-free there. Even though, well, I mean, she's dead, so not quite scot-free, but you know.
We love bad parents in these stuff, apparently.
Yeah. The Gabriel Agrest level is scot-free. That's what. Oh, I forgot. I didn't read the line.
That's why I know you'll get the job done. You're here to get the job done. Goodbye, Melody. I love you.
Wow.
I should have said by now. Okay, yep, there we go.
Wow, do you actually love me? Or are you just saying that because this is my death-fueled hallucination?
Yes. I love you too, Mom. Or whatever you were. Of course it's happening inside your head, Melody. Why should that mean that it isn't real?
Okay, because she didn't transform in the, it would be kind of counterintuitive, like hybrid. Nope. Okay.
No,
oh wait, no, still got the dark wings on it. Okay, fine. I guess the implication might have been that it was possibly Star that got banished before, but that there have been two hybrid children in the story that even though that wasn't the implication. I don't know. Maybe she just tilted and started flying like this. What the? How is she flying so slowly? My goodness. Take her out now, Dark Angels. Oh, I recognize that. That's the sound of the cars in Cars at the start of the movie.
Oh my god.
Speed. I am Speed. 1 winner, 42 losers. I eat losers for breakfast. No, they're not very fast. I wish they like bumped off a bit, like they actually like did like a bit of flying all over.
Wow, these are, like here's the thing: the music is doing a decent amount of heavy lifting here, and you know what? Maybe some of these scenes would hit really good if the movie before this point was well written and not full of a bunch of BS. But lo and behold.
Yeah, which is why it's not hitting as well as the opening of this, which which I maintain. It's a good reason that's the only part that I remembered from this video. I blocked the rest of it possibly on purpose. I don't know. I will not lose.
Team attack!
Oh, jeez. Imagine she started like crashing and fell into like a bunch of rubble or something at that point. Haha, you want to kick me? I'll push back. We've insulted Albert Einstein, we'll insult Isaac Newton as well. I will always give credit here because again, Gacha Life 1 fighting has notoriously been awful in most incarnations except this one. The magic also definitely helps, but even so. Looks like I have to handle this myself, as opposed to whatever I was doing just now before, because I was fighting you.
Sending a bunch of nameless demons, angels, things to attack you.
That is very Dragon Ball, honestly. Oh, I was about to compare it to Frieza, but yeah, transformation-wise, also Frieza. You
may have surpassed my whole army. But unfortunately, this is where I end you.
I know I compared them to Tamaranians before, but this is obviously more Raven and Trigon now.
So just shut up and die! Shut up and die! Shut up and die! All you gotta do is... Oh, that's right. 3D, I forgot.
Hey, Dad! We never played catch growing up. Try this.
Okay, like as cool as this is, I still wonder where she gets this massive power boost. Like I know it's like I know the cliche of the power was inside you the whole time, but like where does power actually come from? This is kind of out of nowhere.
This is definitely more of a case of genetics. We got no sense that she was like ever refining and training her powers at this point, so it does feel like it was just a case of this is what she was born to do. What's in? Oh no!
You can destroy the world for all I care. You'll still never defeat me.
Okay.
You know, I didn't want to do this. Ah!
I didn't get it in time.
Ugh, my face. I see. It's the same outcome as always. The villain loses.
To be honest, actually, you know, from the situation before, he was the one who got banished. He is not the villain. Okay, maybe he is now because he took things like a huge extreme by like by killing people and absorbing them and everything. But it was a war, so I assume that the other side was doing similar things because that's how it normally goes. Here's DBC. Yeah, when I said that Midori is heavily anime inspired, you know, you can see.
Why are you shrinking? Where are you going?
Wait, are you gonna drown me? Wait, no.
I now must restore all good. Now I must go. My planet needs me.
Oh, you resurrected me? You had the power to resurrect me? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I had to. It took a lot to actually heal you, make sure it didn't mutate. And guess what? Your actual freckles are back. I had to like French kiss you for hours for that one.
Oh no,
It took a lot out of me.
Oh no, she had to go one more step beyond French kissing.
This is what it means to go even further beyond.
That is also DBZ, so yeah.
Oh god. Wow. Something's not right. It feels like
Many things are not right.
I have a weird, vivid memory of a sword being shoved through my chest.
And a bunch of other things, which also included me kissing my effective sister. Wow, what a weird dream! Glad none of that happened.
I'm glad none of that. Oh man, what a crazy dream.
Morning, Oh, wait a second. Wait a second.
Oh, yeah.
Is this going to be the case that she's going to be like, yes, so what happened to Melody? Who's Melody? Like no one remembers, and that's why there's no effect because he's got his freckles, so everything's been reversed.
Morning, Ryan. I'm gonna hang out with Chai and Kevin, okay?
Hold it. I know you're walking very slowly, but hold it.
What's up? Oh, you read that.
Yeah.
Oh.
What's up with you? You seem off.
Oh, I just got murdered yesterday. It's fine. Nothing really. I just feel like I'm missing, like something's missing. like
Oh yes, two of your ribs. 2 of your ribs are missing. That's what's missing.
She healed me wrong. Oh no.
Yes. And half a lung. Yeah.
Whose pancreas is this? Oh no.
I told you already. Your father's at the gas station. He's been there for 15 years. We haven't seen his father in the whole series. In the whole video.
She reset reality. So now he is now Dad came home with the milk. I see how it is.
Mm-hmm. And pancreas. Yeah. Did that tree just okay? Pre-render things, please.
Why does this feel? Why do I feel like this? As if I'm sad or empty inside.
You finally live up to your voice that we gave you.
I know, right? I am the edge.
Mm-hmm. Tree render instead of pre-render. Yeah. Okay, that was smooth. That was clean. Did she get back in the pod just to recreate the visual? That must have been a really tight space to do that. It's like,
this is gonna be so cool when it gets here. Surprise!
Do I know you?
okay,
yeah,
but why was she sent back in the same? Okay, whatever. The war's over. What's the point? She's got to rule a kingdom now, right? If it
yeah.
Was 2, in fact. Yeah, to both.
Okay.
That was the opening, I guess. So we're gonna get the same. We get clips from the scene without the captions taken out.
Okay.
There's the Japanese. There it is.
You know what? You know what would have been a more satisfying ending? If you know they actually were separated at least after everything. I mean, it would have been at least a happy sad ending where maybe she's stuck in heaven or wherever,
sweet, yeah.
ruling there. Well, she managed to bring him back, but without memories of her, without that experience with her. So she now has to pretty much, and now, like, even though he feels like a part of his investing, he has a chance to move on. That would at least objectively work a lot better instead of her just at the end being like, no, guys, I am back. It's like, why though? Why? Mm-hmm. Like, what's the point of erasing his memory then?
It might have been just like how it worked. It might have been that. I mean, it might have been like a Superman kiss this time. So it just came with the territory. Honestly,
I don't know. I feel like they could have done something really good at the ending. Oh god, like I would say like the first maybe third of this movie, like everything leading up.
The part you didn't see.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like everything leading up to the prom worked really good, but the moment we hit prom, the movie just went downhill fast.
Yeah. See, this is why I told the Miss Devil story from before, where I said like everything that leads up to what's supposed to be the main story is more interesting intrinsically than the rest of it.
Because at the end of the day, I don't know. I mean, it's just kind of frustrating. And the climax would have been cool if it was attached to a better story. The climax
the climax functioned, but the problem is that the scene before it, kind of like cut the stakes by because it's detached us from the character.
Yeah,
I think that was it. Okay, wait a second. We'll get to like the rest of the thoughts afterwards. But yeah, climax. That climax, I say it worked. It's just that the middle part was the disappointing part. The climax itself was relatively okay. It's a bit of a tragic end because when you consider like what the righteous cause was to begin with. But anyway, other than that, I think.
He was just pure evil in the end. That there's nothing more to him.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was gonna say what happened to you two. Because you just kind of vanished.
Did this video ever get a sequel? So their story just never got a conclusion.
I don't think it did. I was looking forward to one back in the day, but I don't believe it ever did. So yeah, another Midori standalone video. Honestly, this is the one that should have been like picked up on rather than like the space plot that we almost got cast in. Because that was a sequel to Winterfire, which we haven't got to yet.
Man, that's disappointing.
But yeah,
Oh, wow.
we still have a story of our own. But you'll never know what it is. Stay tuned for 8 years.
I mean, this story wasn't very good, so you know.
Yeah, well, I hesitate to say the story wasn't very good overall, because this actually is compared to like, one of my earliest Gacha reviews, the Beauty is Pain video by Pineapple Party Gacha. That one started off as like a fantastic subtle commentary on the beauty industry through the lens of somebody who at 5 years old had to navigate all of that and was like sucked into that world, without knowing how it was going to like tear her down later on. And we got some of that towards the end, but like halfway through is when she pulls an Asian aggressor and convinces her parents to let her go to school, and then she like it becomes a romance drama. She gets a boyfriend, but the boyfriend is actually secretly terrible, and there's like another guy called Gray, in fact, who is much more of like the delinquent bad boy supposedly, but is actually secretly really cool and awesome and everything, all that stuff. So that becomes like the focus after a certain point, and then eventually she's kind of like they relate back to the model bit, and then she just quits outright after like one negative comment as she realizes like, oh yeah, this is a thing I don't have to do now, which probably would the cycle would not have been like that easy to break. And this video kind of reminds me of that setup, where once again, the prelude to everything that was supposed to happen and how we get to this point, it's like Slaughter Apocalypse as well. The prologue in that was fantastic until like towards the end, where we started to have to like pull a bunch of strings and to set up how things were going. And then the rest of the sequence didn't quite pan out as well and wasn't as unique. So we went it's the same thing happened here. We went from like both the situations where, the reducing of stakes and Slaughter Apocalypse and the romance coming in to ruin what story there was there from Beauty is Pain. Adding romance or making romance a central theme to a story is a risky move that no one really accounts for, because if you set up your story with something more interesting than the romance itself, then people are going to always compare it to that, or if you execute the romance terribly, it's going to sully the good work put in like every other aspect. Even Avatar is not exempt from this, by the way. People have universally agreed that the worst aspect of Avatar is how they wrote the romance, but it was clearly meant to like play, at least to a certain extent, a part. They minimized the impact of this by not having that much of a focus on it in most areas, in most episodes. There's like a handful that deal with that, even if one of them is the finale. So it doesn't taint the memory of the rest of the show. So proportionally, at least this one, compared to Beauty's Pain, is not 50% of the content. It's more like 33.3 recurring percent that is the problem area. But it is definitely a case of the Midori sort of like falling into like the same story beats of, these awkwardly placed like romances that, are not out of place in anime, but romance anime itself is a heavily criticized genre for these reasons. So and you're pairing that up with other stuff that's not centered around them. At least with romance anime, the romance is the main focus from start to finish, rather than requiring a bunch of setup and a bunch of conclusion that do not connect as well and are not aided by anything from here. Could they just have simply kidnapped Ryan to to get to Melody and had basically the same emotional impact. Absolutely. So again, that's where this episode went wrong. And it had Royale Fair Academy, also good example here. But Royale Fair Academy is extended across like the entire show, and also flip-flops on its story to begin with. Royale Fair Academy, if it had a solid structure for a story beyond the first episode, it would have been far more a fitting comparison. But yeah, in this case, I guess the romance stuff like never ended and it just kept on lingering. So I guess that was that. So yeah. Does it hold up as well as I remembered it to? As I remembered it? Unfortunately, no, it doesn't. In that aspect, in those areas, the first and final third of this video, I maintain, yeah, they do hold up and they tie into each other. I love the way that that Blossom's refusal to say that was not her fault came back into play when she said so later, and she bookended what she started with the original book. That is fantastic circular storytelling right there. Or at the very least, decent callback. One or the other. So it's not like this is like devoid of like, any redeemable aspects that beyond the visuals, which, yeah, while they were still wonky at times, they definitely had like the mirror effect. I still remember like how in awe I was at the time that even something remotely close to this came to exist. And I give Midori a lot of leeway because of the historical context of when this was being applied. And I do that mostly for Midori here not because of my nostalgia, but part of it, but it's mostly because when there's no manual for this kind of thing, trying to work it out for yourself is not as easy. So I'm glad that Midori was actually, I discovered Midori's channel eventually and like immediately improved my own process because I knew what was able to do at that point, beyond what I saw in like a couple of like AFMAL skits. Which, yeah, the AFMAL skits of Gacha are the reason I attended Mutant Girl to begin with, because I knew that I knew there was like a way to replicate that somehow. It's always weird going back to like these MidoriStory videos and realizing that even after I stopped watching his content like as much as I used to, that I still is that I can now see basically exactly how this was put together, or alternatively how I would put something together, sometimes even better. Which just goes to show that these kind of videos, like like Midori doesn't get enough credit in terms of like all of this or like that aspect. And of course, I do mean story wise, I would say that because there was also like nothing else that was like as competent, comparatively at the time. That's why I got a lot of leeway. But that's where those things like failed in the modern day. But I mean, even other stories like the Music Freaks, like even those ones, they still have their own like modern failings that are similar to this one. The first like major piece of criticism about like Music Freaks was like how the romance stuff came to be, and like all the drama around that being like the main focus rather than the music club that people like joined in for. Aside from like there was still like dick romance aspects. That show there's a little bit like balanced more and actually shows its cards in the first episode in terms of romance much more. So they kind of like blend together a little bit as like Jake's character arc goes. But yeah, and this one unfortunately didn't. So yeah, is it one of Midori's worst videos? From his perspective, apparently yes. I can see why he'd have issues with it, especially because, of course, he continued to refine and evolve this process until the point where he wasn't happy with any content he made past a certain point that I never even like got to see originally. We are eventually going to get like past Winterfire and Sucks to Be Me. Past that point, we'll get to some videos that I have never seen from Midori. So we'll see how much of the evolution happened that I probably should have stuck around for, or not, coming in at some other point. However, tomorrow what we're going to see is the other side, that the MidoriStories for some other people, Luna Sun Studios. We're coming back to her at this point tomorrow, give or take some hours due to apparently Aiden doing Tomodachi Life again. which I was unaware that was going to happen that soon afterwards. But hey, I guess it's going to want to ride the hype train of the game before, it gets stale and it's still like, relevant in the algorithm. So I get it. But we will be back here for Stronger Than You Think. If all goes well, I gotta guess they want to join for that. But, as long as she's still on board, we're gonna be back here. I might say a lot more selling this point, but hey, if they I'll do my best. I'm gonna stop talking now. So please leave a like or dislike because your opinion matters. And subscribe if you've done so already. And on that note, until next time, farewell.